So now let's take a look at our fifth and final sequence. And I have to admit that this sequence was ever so slightly inspired by Ace Frehley from KISS. Basically what I did was took the formula of a run that Ace Frehley uses with the pentatonic scale and applied it to the major scale. So once again, this is a very musical sequence that will work great within your improvisation when you start to use these scales for soloing. So what's going on with this sequence is that you are going to start not from the lowest note, you're going to start from the second note. We're going to play from the lowest point of the scale. We're not going to start from the root note. Again, we want to cover the entire position. You're going to start from the second note in that position and you're going to play down to the previous note and back up. And then do the same thing. And then. Okay, so you go down to the lower scale note and then back up. Okay, so you're not starting from the lowest note, you start from the second note of the shape. And when we descend, we do the same thing. We don't start on the highest note, we start on the next note down and go. So you're basically just flipping that sequence when you descend. Okay, so now I'm going to play through scale sequence number 5 for you. For this rhythm, we're going to be using a mixture of eighth notes and quarter notes. So the picking is going to be going down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So once again, really focusing on both learning the scale as well as working on some technique, working on your picking hand as well as your synchronization. So now I'm going to play that for you with the click. So why is this important? Well, once again, we have introduced you to another sequence, and this sequence can be applied to all of the scale shapes in the same way as we can take any of the other sequences and apply it to this shape. By now, we have a whole practice routine that you can work on. You can play 5 different scales using 5 different sequences, which is a really powerful and involved practice routine. As well as that, this is a really musical sequence that you can apply to your solos. Now, when you're practicing this, really focus on your picking hand as well as synchronizing the picking hand to your fretting hand. I would really suggest working with a metronome, working with a click in the same way as I have been working with a click with all of these examples. And once again, if you do find this a little bit tricky at the tempo that we're working at, start slowly and gradually build up the speed. Okay, so now it's your turn to practice sequence number 5 using shape number 5 of the C major scale.